G'day, I'm Graham Ross from the Garden Clinic. I've had a question about sowing beans, and of course they are a summer crop. Peas are the winter crop in most parts of Australia. So if you're in a temperate, warm or cool temperate area, it's time to be sowing your beans. Now, I've had poppies in here. There's a bit of competition in this garden for flowers, cut flowers for indoors and growing veggies. I love the competition because I've got to squeeze my veggies in amongst the flowers, which is not a bad idea because the flowers bring in pollinators. This bed here has been filled with beautiful Iceland poppies, a variety called Matilda. They are absolutely stunning, and they started flowering in the middle of winter, and they went right through winter, spring, and I've only just pulled them out. Now, can you reuse a bed like that after they've been such heavily cropped with poppies or flowers or any crop? Yeah, you can, but you just need to replenish the nutrients that that particular crop, in this case poppies, have used up. So can you actually plant another crop immediately after one crop is finished? Yes, you can. Now, admittedly, the poppies would have used heaps and heaps of nutrients out of the soil. You've just got to replace that, preferably with organic matter and organic fertilizers, especially when you're sowing a crop that you're going to eat. So you don't want chemicals getting into the food chain in the kitchen. And the best way to do that is to add a whole heap of compost, which is straight out of my compost bin, which is 12 months old, really good soil, and it's added lots of nutrients there, just organic nutrients. I've boosted that with an organic fertilizer, put it and dug it all over, and then I sprinkled the granular wetting agents over the top again, because I want, when it rains, if it ever does, or when I'm watering, that water to sink right down. As you can see, I don't use the water crystals. They're something completely different. I'm not terribly fussed about those, but the wetting agent granules are really good. And you can see a couple just that I've left sprinkled over there. Now, this area here, I've already sown my beans here and then covered it with a fairly thin layer of an organic compost. That'll keep the moisture in and protect it from those hot sunny days when I'm away at work or away filming. So that's going to keep it nice and moist for those couple of days, but you do need to keep an eye on the watering, especially any crop, beans, peas, whatever it is. If you're sowing them from seed, they need to be kept moist. Now, I've just left this little section here spare, just to show you. Look, it's not brain surgery. It's pretty simple, straightforward. Okay, you just take your seeds. I just sit them on the soil so I know where they are. And these are dwarf beans, by the way, so I haven't got a trellis. Okay, so once I can see the beans there, yes, they're about a hand span apart, I put my finger on it and I just push it down like that. And a finger depth is all you really need. So it's really easy. And then I can come in with the hose and give it a good drink, and then spread out that organic mulch just to retain that moisture. I'm looking forward to a fantastic crop of beans for summer salads later in the year. Just another simple question, especially in this case, up in my veggie patch.